It's your boy, Picture Parables here, and I just wanted to know how y'all were doing today. And I have a lot of things to tell y'all. There's a bunch of things that I wanted to tell you. Specifically, today I wanted to, my dog, that's Millie. You already know her. But anyway, so I wanted to tell y'all some of the things that are planning for the channel. I also wanted to react to some of the famous scenes from The Greatest Sacrifice and tell you how on earth was I able to create this cinematic film. So, first of all, this film was probably the hardest film I've ever created by far. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do, some things that I didn't want to do, but my parents talked me into it, stuff like that. Also, notice I'm also kind of dressed like Jesus. I didn't realize that until recording, that I kind of look like my version of Jesus. One sec. I look like I'm from Hamilton. You see, I kind of look like Jesus, and I didn't, and that was unintentional. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to react to some of the scenes from The Great Sacrifice, and we're gonna talk about it. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I can't share my screen, so I'm just going to have this thing. The first scene I wanted to show you how I was able to do was the triumphal entry. Now, there's some things I want you to know. Yes, this film did use a little bit of AI, just a little bit. I, for the most part, hate AI, but I knew I had to use it in order for this film to work. Specifically, there were some but do not worry, I was up AI's butts about this. Whenever something was not right, I would be furious about it, and I'd say, "Redo it again." I kid you not, the crucifixion scene probably took 60 reanimates. So, yeah. Yes, I did use AI, but I was very careful with it. I only used AI when I needed to. And that's how I am using AI. I hate the channels that just use AI for like no reason at all. They could just oh, hello to whoever is there, who just joined. Hello there. So yeah, if you have any questions, hello to whoever just showed up in the channel, who just showed up. Um, 12 viewers. Hello there to whoever is here. 25. What? Am I hallucinating? Or does that say 25 views? Hello to who's ever on the live stream. I was never expecting a 25 views. Wow. I'm impressed. By the way, guys, I know the whole I did not realize that I was dressed like Jesus until like turning on the camera. I'm like, hey, kind of look like Jesus. But this live stream is basically going to be a bunch of fun things. I'm going to tell you guys about the plans I have for Picture Parables. Did you guys like the first episode of the Parable series? If you guys want to say something, just go ahead, just say something. And I will read it. I will read your comments. I want to make sure that this is a community channel. I am just the you guys help me as much as I create a lot of things, but you guys really do help me with a bunch of things. So I wanted to tell you guys, for all the plotting on creators, you're probably wondering, how on earth was I able to animate The Greatest Sacrifice? As I said before, there was a little bit of AI, but I was very careful with it. I didn't use AI unless I needed to. And that's how I'm doing it with everything. So yeah, we're gonna react to The Greatest Sacrifice, and I'm gonna tell you guys my plans for Picture Pros. So yeah, the first thing I want to show you guys is the triumphal entry. I'm gonna play it right here on my iPad right here because I don't have a webcam, obvious reasons. But here we go. Say this: Lord has need of earn it with it, and they will let you go. Also,
Master, the chief priests are already looking for you.
I know. Wait, pause. The power. There's something really important that I want you guys to know. Um, Here's the thing. You know this about me. Something I wasn't really into before was I wanted the channel to the people watching it to understand the context of what's going on here and stuff like that. So I just wanted you guys to understand what's going on, why this is happening, because I feel like so many of these things, like, this happened, no other reason, we don't know why it happened, this happened, it was sad, stuff like that. But I wanted it to be, kind of I wanted to explain why it was happening, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you guys let me know, by the way, that you like that I'm back. It feels so good to be back, honestly. But yeah, so we're going to I know this is amateur, but it's charming according to people. But here it is.
Has come. Let's go, Peter. Let's do what he needs us to do.
That's a good transition. I'm kidding. That's an AI show.
Thank you for getting that.
27. Wow.
Was there any trouble? No, Lord, but when we started untying the donkey, someone asked me, I think it was the owner asked us, hey, why are you untying that donkey? And we said exactly what you told us to say, and he let us take it. I can always count on him too. All right, how do I get onto it?
Oh,
Is there anything I
sorry.
can step on?
I didn't know what that was.
I see a stool right there that should work fine. I'll just put it right next to the donkey.
Thank you, Matthew. Here goes nothing. No turning back now. Rabbi, what do you mean?
That's another shot. Okay, before I say this, if you saw the series part of this channel, the series, you saw that there was a different triumphal entry. I changed it because I wanted it to feel more cinematic, and this film is already a lot. Originally, this scene was gonna be like 3 minutes long, but I was like, whoa, 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 3 minutes. Hello to whoever's joining in the chat. I really appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, I was kind of I was kind of like debating on being live. So if you want anything, if you want to say anything, just go ahead. Just say something in the chat. I don't mind. Just say, go ahead, and I will answer your questions. If you have any questions about the greatest sacrifice, specifically, if you do not know who I am Picture Parables. I am a Plaudion creator, and I recently made a film called The Greatest Sacrifice, which covered the final week of Jesus' life. So if you didn't know about me, that's who I am. So if you've never seen my face before, hello, my name is Nathan. So yeah, so here we go. This is the shot.
Peace be to all of you. You are all greatly blessed.
Yeah, I wanted this scene to kind of be like a triumphant moment because this film is already tragic. It's really tragic. I didn't realize it would be so tragic, honestly, first time when I was writing it.
They're going to make a scene, a riot. Why do you waste your breath moaning at the crowd? I tell you this, you cannot do anything to stop their shouting if one of them holds their tongue. The rocks and the stones on the ark will start to shout, sing.
Preach Jesus. That's a good shot. Sorry, I'm complimenting myself. And that's great, but I like my work. You claim to be the son of God. Yeah. Okay. So I probably should have told everyone who hasn't seen this film. This film is not a Sunday school type movie, if that makes sense. This is more like PS1 version of The Passion of the Christ with a little bit more context, essentially. That's how people described it to me when they were watching it. Sorry. I have a cold right now, so yeah. Um, sorry about that. So yeah, that's about it. quick question to whoever is in the chat. Do you guys know who I am? If y'all don't, just whoever is in the chat right now, do you know who I am? I'm just curious. All right, that's another shot. That is plotted right there.
Wow. This is more busier than normal.
Sorry, one second. I'm getting technical